Hello, 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 my people. Of course, you can see danger lurks ahead, so you better have your shit together out there. It's your boy, Bocephus McGraw, aka the Country Contrarian. And what do we have going on today? I'm bringing you another one of those wonderful reviews of a cigar that I promised to you. And the name of that cigar is the Oliva Serie O. Again, this cigar was suggested by one of our viewers, Chris EIBYE. So I hope you get a chance to check this out, and hopefully I have a similar experience as you had with this stick. I do want to bring note to the fact that we are out by Alcatraz. So I thought this would be a good scene to sit back, have a good smoke, enjoy this Oliva Serie O. Give you a look at the cap. A look at the label. And then also a look at the foot. Looks pretty good. This is a Nicaraguan Puro, with the wrapper being Cuban seed Habano wrapper, and binder fillers are Nicaraguan grown, and so is the cigar being rolled in Nicaragua, more specifically Esteli. The tobaccos come from Condega and the Jalapa Valley regions, to be more specific. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a little bit more about this cigar. Oliva is one of what we call the OGs in the cigar game. They've been around since the 1800s and are responsible for several brands that we see out there, and I will mention some of those in the video. You should see it now. But after the Cuban Revolution, it was founded by Melanio Oliva, and after the Cuban Revolution, his grandson had to flee the country with his family, moving to Spain before eventually finding himself in Nicaragua. His name was Gilberto Oliva Sr., and eventually he would have a son, Gilberto Oliva Jr., and together they formed Oliva Cigars, the current day cigars what we experience. This cigar was rated one of the top 50 cigars by Cigar Aficionado, rated at a 94. And some of the notes that they say I would be experiencing are cashews, dried cherries, notes of cheddar. Has an excellent draw, and it's a medium to full body cigar. All right, so again, I'm looking forward to this experience. So let me go ahead and get this thing cut up, lit up, and ready to go. Again, we have the trusty Cigar V-Cut. And the chat, tell me, what do you use to cut your cigars? Do you like a V-cut, straight cut, crown cut? And we have that Hedron by Zycar. And what's unique about this is that it has both soft flame and a torch combined. As I said, I'm in a windy region, and so I have to have a torch, but my preference would be a soft flame if I were indoor or a better environment. And so having this combination is a pretty nice lighter. I like it.
Hey, get over here. Come here.
So as you can see, we have a nice V cut. And again, show you the foot. And I'll go ahead and toast this thing and get it lit. Okay, we got a pretty good toast going. So I'm gonna go ahead and light this thing up and see what these initial flavors are like. Let me see what the smell is like. I'm sorry I forgot the cold draw. I'll remember next time. But again, smelling that nice, sweet, quality tobacco. As you can see, we have a good light going. No issues with the light up. And so I'm going to go ahead and get into this first third and let you all know what it's like. You better stay out of trouble. All right, my people. So I finished up that first third. And Chris, I gotta tell you, you were spot on. This is, I'll say, a more mature cigar. When you talk about Cuban cigars and those classic flavors, what I've read about them, I think this is what they may have been talking about. I got some coffee flavors. I got slight hay on the light up. Got a little creaminess, but I really did get like this flavor of coffee, which was really good. And the funny thing is, I'm not even a coffee drinker. But again, this Oliva Serie O is a good stick in this first third. So I'm about to make my way into this second third and give you all some feedback and let you all know what is hidden live. Okay, I had to come back really quickly to tell you all. I've been retrohaling in this second third. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't retrohaling that much in the first third. But in this second third, when you retrohale, it really is bringing out some more flavors and notes and intensifying those that I was experiencing originally. On my first retrohale, I did taste cherries, which that's the first time I ever tasted cherries, which was interesting. And then also if I keep chewing, like I told you off my retrohale, I take a nice puff, exhale about 70% of that smoke, and then just close my mouth and start chewing like I'm chewing gum. And so from there, little bits of smoke come out of the nose and you start to taste notes, more like a natural retrohale. And so I did start to get the cherry and some of the cashew once I retrohaled this cigar. But I'm gonna continue on. As we see here, a little bit wonky on the burn, but it seems like it's fixing itself. But again, this is a very, very pleasant cigar. I'm really liking this Oliva Serie O, one of the better sticks that I've smoked since I started smoking on this cigar journey. So I'll see you all when I get back. All right, so this stick is moving along nicely. Again, thank you for the suggestion, Chris. This is a damn good cigar, and this second third was just as good. Introducing some new notes, as I said, I got cherry. As I start retrohaling, I definitely start getting the toasted cedar and the creaminess start to intensify a little bit more. I lost the coffee, but haven't gotten any pepper or any spice. And overall, like I say, this is a good smoke. No burn issues, not having to relight, no touch-ups. Just sitting back, looking where we're gonna be sending some of these criminals shortly and enjoying a damn good cigar. So I gotta remove this band, get into this last third, and I'll be able to give you all my overall thoughts on the Oliva Serie O. All right, my people. We are moving on through this final third, and this stick is not disappointing. I will say I did start to get some of that hay flavor. I also started to get some cedar on the retro, hints of some cream. And I was also getting hints of those cherry notes. But as I said, this is a very, very good stick. I want to thank you again, Chris. As you see, that good ash. It hung on for a long time like this, transitioning from the first to the second third, and hanging on as I make my way through this final third. This is, again, a very good stick, bringing some of those classic flavors. And for anyone that wants to move on up and have some of those grown man experiences and the throwback cigars, as they say, I think this will be a good choice for you. The Oliva Serie O. And even you cigar aficionados out there, I'm sure this stick will have a place in your rotation. It's a go. I strongly advise you all to get some of these, put them in your humidor, and honestly, I think this is a box-ready stick. This is a very, very good smoking experience. I have more Olivas in my humidor and can't wait to have a chance to try those out. So again, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe and set your reminders so you'll know what's going on the Southern Contrarian, AKA Bocephus McGraw's channel. Have a good one, my brothers and sisters of the leaf, and keep on smoking. And stay your ass out of trouble, or you can find yourself in this place. Be well.